If you are preparing a trial balance in Excel by manually copying balances from different accounts, you are doing it the hard way. Watch here. Every time a new journal entry is added, you probably update the trial balance again. That takes time, and it also increases the chance of making mistakes. In this video, I will show you how to build a fully automatic trial balance in Excel that updates instantly whenever you add a new transaction. Once this is set up, you'll never need to prepare a trial balance manually again. You can also download this automatic trial balance Excel template from the link in the video description and follow along. Let's start with a simple example. Here we have a list of journal entries. This is the basic structure most accountants already use when recording transactions in Excel. Now normally when it's time to prepare the trial balance, what people do is this. They have to manually add each account name like this. Then they manually calculate the totals for each account like this. Then type those totals into a separate trial balance worksheet here. That means every time new transactions are added, the trial balance must be updated again. This is slow and prone to errors. Instead, we are going to make Excel calculate everything automatically. First, we need a simple journal entry dataset. So we will type our header, journal. Now select cells through A1 through D1 and merge and center. Now bold, middle align and increase the font size to 18. Right? Now a basic journal should have these columns: date, account, debit, and credit. Now let's enter some sample accounting data. For example, on 1st January 2026, we can change the dates format like this. We have introduced capital in cash in our business. So the double entry will be cash debit by 5,000, and on 1st January, capital will be credited by 5,000. Right? So we will enter our remaining data set like this. Now we will select this entire data set and press Ctrl T on the keyboard and check the My Table has headers box and press OK. This converts the data into an Excel table. Tables are useful because when new transactions are added later, Excel formulas will automatically include them. Right? Now we will do a bit of formatting. Adjust the column width by double clicking here. Right? Now instead of typing account names manually, we will let Excel generate them automatically. For that, create a new worksheet called trial balance. So type the header here. Now select cells through D and merge and center, middle line, bold, and increase font size to 18. Now in cell A2, type account. Now in cell A3, type this formula equals to sort open parenthesis, unique open parenthesis again. Now in journal, select this B3 cell and Control Shift down on the keyboard. Now close parenthesis again and hit enter. Excel will instantly create a list of all account names from the journal table, and the account names appear automatically sorted alphabetically, as you can see here. The formula we used here contains two Excel functions. First is the unique function. This function scans the entire account column of the journal table. If the same account appears multiple times, Excel keeps only one copy. So if cash appears 20 times in journal entries, the unique function will return cash only once. This gives us a clean list of accounts. Next is the sort function. The sort function then takes the list generated by unique and arranges it alphabetically. So instead of random order, the accounts appear neatly sorted from A to Z. Whenever a new account appears in the journal entries, Excel automatically updates the account list. For example, if we add this transaction to the journal, so let's suppose we add this on the 11th, advertising expense of USD 400, Excel will automatically add advertising expense to the account list in the trial balance worksheet. No typing required. Now I will press Ctrl Z on the keyboard to undo this advertising entry. Now we will use Excel to calculate the totals for each account using formulas. So type remaining headers, debit, credit, and balance, like this, right? Now we will do a bit of formatting. Select all these, bold them, and we will select this color, change the font color to white, and increase the row height and middle line, right? Now in debit column, we will use the SUMIFS function. So type formula equals to SUMIFS, open parenthesis. Now in the journal table, select this debit column, comma, now this account column, comma, and select this cell in trial balance A3, close parenthesis, and hit enter. Let's understand how this formula works. SUMIFS mean sum values based on conditions. The first part, SUMIFS, the debit column, this tells Excel to add numbers from the debit column of the journal table. The second part, this accounts table, this is the column where Excel checks the account names. The last part, A3, this is the account name in the trial balance row. So what Excel does is this. It scans the entire journal entry table, and whenever it finds the account name in A3 of our trial balance, it adds the debit amounts for that account. Now Excel calculates the debit totals automatically. We will copy this formula for all the accounts like this, right? Now we repeat the same process for credits. Type formula equals to SUMIFS, open parenthesis. Now go to the journal table and select this whole range of credit column, comma. Now select this account column, comma, and in trial balance select this A3 cell, close parenthesis, and hit enter. The logic is exactly the same. The only difference is that Excel now sums the credit column instead of the debit column. Now copy this formula down. Now Excel calculates the credit totals automatically for every account. Right? Now we calculate the final balance. For most accounts, the balance is simply debit minus credit. So in the balance column, type formula equals to debit minus credit. Now copy this formula all the way for all our accounts. Now every account shows its final balance automatically. We will do a bit of formatting. Select this whole range and apply separators like this, right? Now let's test this system. Go back to the journal table, add a new transaction. For example, on the 11th of January, enter a traveling expense of 100 USD, and on 11th of Jan we enter the credit entry of cash USD, right? The moment you press enter, look at the trial balance. Cash updates automatically and traveling expense is added and updates automatically, right? You don't need to calculate anything again. So instead of preparing trial balances manually, Excel is now doing the work. Whenever new journal entries are added, account names update, total debits and credits update, and balance update. Everything happens automatically. For accountants working with hundreds of thousands of transactions, this method can save a huge amount of time. Excel is an incredibly powerful tool for accountants when you start using formulas like this. On this channel, I regularly share practical Excel techniques that help accountants automate their work. So if you want to learn more Excel skills specifically for accounting and finance, make sure to subscribe to Learn Accounting Pro Studio and hit that bell icon so you don't miss any updates. Thanks for watching, keep learning, keep growing, and I will see you in the next one.